Matches like this can sometimes be tough to watch, especially for somebody like Saxton, who's afraid to use a step stool to change a light bulb.
Incredible! This has to be it. And look, it hung up on the second. Clinching down on the neck now. This kind of offense he's known for. And the elbow connects. That's how you make an impact. In control.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Just punishing the chest.
If there's one matchup that keeps the pen that writes the pages of history flowing from edge to edge, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. WrestleMania 19 represented the third time an Austin versus Rock battle main evented a WrestleMania. If time has taught us anything, it's that the Texas Rattlesnake despises rules. Anyone named McMahon and Brahma Bulls.
Steve Austin and The Rock were rivals from the moment they crossed paths. These men battled for the WWE Intercontinental Championship and the richest prize in our business, the WWE title. The level of animosity rose between them even more when it was time to enter battle at WrestleMania.
Just think of what it means to headline a WrestleMania. Then talk about doing it again with the same opponent. Now think of doing it for a third time with that opponent. WrestleMania 19 was the place where once again, Austin and The Rock made history. It's mayhem, chaos, and trips to local medical facilities when Stone Cold Steve Austin gets his hand on intended targets, guys. And Austin's ability to open up a can of you-know-what on an adversary propelled him to the most iconic figure in sports entertainment history.
In control. Oh, vicious move right there. Talking about Stone Cold's talent for causing total chaos, Byron, I'm reminded of when I felt the venom from the Texas Rattlesnake at WrestleMania 27. Believe me, a terrible feeling sits in the pit of your stomach when you see Steve Austin walking toward you.
I loved watching Austin set you straight, Cole. Austin communicates with his fists, boots, and the Stone Cold Stunner. Cole, you know all about it.
Byron, given how lethal the $1 Million Dream is, I would have to think priority number one when facing Ted Dibiase is avoiding that move.
Oh, I'd agree with that, Michael, but that's easier said than done. Some of WWE's biggest names have tried and failed to avoid the $1 Million Dream.
As Byron was saying, some of WWE's biggest names have felt the wrath of the $1 Million Dream, including guys like The Ultimate Warrior and Bret Hart.
And don't forget that he passed that move on to his protege, Steve Austin, who sent even more top stars to Dream Street.
Down to the floor.
But there's one matchup that keeps the pen that writes the pages of history flowing from edge to edge. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. WrestleMania 19 represented the third time an Austin versus Rock battle main evented a WrestleMania. If time has taught us anything, it's that the Texas Rattlesnake despises rules. Anyone named McMahon and Brahma Bulls.
Steve Austin and The Rock were rivals from the moment they crossed paths. These men battled for the WWE Intercontinental Championship and the richest prize in our business, the WWE title. The level of animosity rose between them even more when it was time to enter battle at WrestleMania.
Just think of what it means to headline a WrestleMania. Then talk about doing it again with the same opponent. Now think of doing it for a third time with that opponent. WrestleMania 19 was the place where once again, Austin and The Rock made history.
Putting it all on the line.
Byron, given how lethal the $1 Million Dream is, I would have to think priority number one when facing Ted Dibiase is avoiding that move.
Oh, I'd agree with that, Michael, but that's easier said than done. Some of WWE's biggest names have tried and failed to avoid the $1 Million Dream.
As Byron was saying, some of WWE's biggest names have felt the wrath of the $1 Million Dream, including guys like the Ultimate Warrior and Bret Hart.
And don't forget that he passed that move on to his protege, Steve Austin, who sent even more top stars to Dream Street.
It is not looking good for Steve Austin.
Steve Austin making his statement as we speak.
He's in big trouble.
Stone Cold has to muster a comeback or he's going to be in major trouble.
In control, swinging, neck breaker.
Textbook.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
What's Ted Dibiase putting together here? Hits him with a fist now.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
I had the chance to tour the WWE Performance Center earlier today, which is not too far from us here in Orlando. It's such an amazing state-of-the-art facility.
When we talk about Steve Austin's 3 Royal Rumble match wins, you gentlemen have a revisionist history. The 97 victory should have an asterisk next to it because Austin was eliminated and re-entered the match. What would you guys do without me?
Let's see. Probably have less headaches for one thing, Corey. If you have an issue with Austin's Royal Rumble history, I'd like to see you take it up with Stone Cold.
I think this man means business. He wants no part of the outside.
Guys, the $1 Million Man was at the center of perhaps the most infamous moment in the history of the WWE Championship when he tried to purchase the title back in 1988.
And he was almost successful, Michael. If you remember, the first part of the plan worked flawlessly when Andre the Giant dethroned Hulk Hogan for the title. But it all kind of fell apart after that.
As Saxton mentioned, Dibiase nearly became WWE Champion in 1988, but let's not forget the most egregious part of that whole plan. Of course, I'm talking about the referee switch.
Yeah, it's hard to believe Dibiase would go so far as to have some guy get plastic surgery to look exactly like one of the WWE referees. But I guess that just goes to show how important the title was to him.
Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
Check out Steve Austin's offense. Wow, here comes the $1 Million Man.
If I was the $1 Million Man, I'd be careful I don't wake a sleeping giant here.
And he's heading back in.
Headlock.
If you remember, guys, after the $1 Million Man failed to purchase the WWE Championship, he actually went ahead and created his own title, the $1 Million Championship, which was made of pure gold and countless diamonds.
He's going for it all.
If I was the $1 Million Man, I'd be careful I don't wake a sleeping giant here.
Speaking of the $1 Million Championship that Michael brought up, I remember when it was unveiled on the Brother Love show. DiBiase couldn't have been prouder.
Well, since you brought up the Brother Love show, I have it on good authority that the $1 Million Man was the benefactor for that show. Though that might just be rumor and innuendo.
This match beginning to take its toll on the $1 Million Man. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment.
And Austin, Luthez press! Luthez press!
Look at him go!
Here's Austin's opportunity to win this thing.
Hopefully the $1 Million Man can recover.
Look at this, Byron, getting that ladder position.
Perfectly placed, if you ask me.
He's in control. Got him with the power bomb. In control.
Swinging neck breaker.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
Look at this. And he hits his splash. That's worth another look.
Yeah, I want to see that again. It may be the heat of the moment making me say this, but this might just be the most exciting ladder match I've seen in years.
Great offense by $1 Million Man.
Oh boy, he is rolling. $1 Million Man got him there.
He's setting up the ladder now.
Looks like to me he's got it in the right spot, Michael.
What's Ted DiBiase putting together here?
The trifecta. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
What's Ted DiBiase putting together? Russian leg sweep.
This one's over, guys.
Great move by him right there.
Yeah, let's see that one again.
If I was the $1 Million Man, I'd be careful I don't wake a sleeping giant here.
What's Ted DiBiase putting together here? Neckbreaker!
But I'm not so sure that's enough to put Austin away.
What's Ted DiBiase putting together here? And he hits a vicious neck breaker.
That should do it.
That could do it.
Let's look at this one more time, Cole.
Going to the top here, guys.
Looking to finish it.
Here we go with DiBiase.
Heading up the ladder now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Steve Austin showing some expert prowess here.
Whoa, Ted DiBiase dodged that one.
The $1 Million Man makes him pay for all that.
But I'm not so sure that's enough to put Austin away.
The prize hanging 20 feet above the ring. Who has what it takes to bring it down? Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. This might end badly.
Check out Steve Austin's offense.
Getting the ladder situated right now.
A good spot, too, right in the center of the ring.
I guess, not an ideal position.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. What's Ted Dibiase putting together?
Russian leg sweep. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
I want to see that again.
Yeah, you and me both.
He's setting up the ladder now.
But can he get up there in time? That's the question.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Here we go with Dibiase.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner, and the new $1 Million Champion, the